breaking news and the Tri-State's most accurate forecast. This is 9 on your side.
Good morning. Thanks for waking up with us on this Saturday morning. I'm Mario Ramirez.
And I'm Sarah Walters.
All right, we are sitting at a comfortable 53 degrees. Let's hit people with the good news first.
That's right.
Then the bad news. Sarah.
I love being the bearer of good news. When it gets soggy and nasty next week, you can blame Steve Rowley.
Yeah,
no.
Just hide that under the forecast.
No, we're going to have some great weather out there. Let's take a look at the forecast so you know what to expect for your Saturday. We do have a very slight chance for a pop-up shower today. That's because we have a weak cold front heading through the area. I think mainly we'll just see a few clouds and some breezy conditions. Winds gusting near 25 miles per hour. At 9 o'clock, 54, 67 at noon, and today's high 76 degrees. So we're going to be about 10 degrees warmer than where we were yesterday, and that 76 actually well above average. 68, upper 60s. That's where we typically are for this time of year. Let's take that live look outside right now. Mostly sunny skies. In fact, clear blue skies in downtown Cincinnati. Already at 57 here. Many parts of the tri-state still in the 40s at this hour, but all of that changes into the afternoon. We're going to warm up very quickly, and we're looking at a warm, quiet weekend as we head into your Sunday as well. A look at your weather headlines. That first chance of rain will move in on Sunday night, early on Monday morning. And as I alluded to earlier, it's going to be a very soggy work week. We're talking a chance of storms even Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then temperatures dropping down into the 60s as we head toward the end of the week. At least we're going to start out in the 70s. But with that chance of rain in the forecast and even some thunderstorms on Monday and Tuesday, we're going to be watching the potential for severe weather as we are in severe weather season. So we'll track that rain for you coming up in your 9 First Warning forecast in about 15 minutes.
Sarah, thank you. Right now we're gathering new details of that deputy-involved shooting in Boone County. A sheriff's spokesperson says a deputy opened fire on a female driver after she struck him with her car. 9 on your side reporter Shannon Kettler live on the scene on River Road in Hebron right now with the latest information. Shannon.
Well, that's right. I talked to a young man who witnessed this deputy-involved shooting a short time ago. It happened here in the 6600 block of River Road in Hebron, not far from Tanner Road. This is a rural area, and I'm told there were at least 50 young people, maybe more, that were here attending a field party in an area not far from the river. And I'm told a Boone County Sheriff's deputy was responding to a car accident near this spot when he spotted a young man walking along the roadway. He stopped that young man to talk to him. This was around 2 in the morning, and according to deputies, that man was taken into custody for alcohol-related reasons. He apparently told this deputy about this field party, so the deputy went to investigate a short distance away, and according to the sheriff's spokesperson, the deputy got out of his cruiser to stop a car that was leaving when he was struck. The impact threw him onto the hood of the car. Here now, a witness describes what happened next.
The girl was trying to leave the party. As she was trying to make a turn and leave the party, he jumped on the car and then pulled his gun out and shot 4 times through the window and hit the girl. And then she reversed back into the woods, and all the cops came up the street.
That witness went on to say that he feels that this young woman who was behind the wheel panicked and did not mean to hit the deputy, but in turn that deputy had a split-second decision to make. At this time, the sheriff's spokesperson is not releasing any names. We know the deputy went to the hospital and that he's going to be okay. He suffered an injury to his leg. As far as that young female driver, we're told her injuries are life-threatening, that she was struck with at least 1 bullet, maybe more. It's still under investigation. She is at St. Elizabeth Hospital in Florence right now, again, with life-threatening injuries. We'll, of course, stay on top of this story and bring you any new information as soon as we get it. Reporting live here in Hebron, I'm Shannon Kettler, 9 on your side.
Interesting developments. Thank you, Shannon. In the meantime, the woman accusing Cincinnati Reds pitcher Alfredo Simon of rape is speaking out publicly. The New Jersey woman, identified only as Jane Doe in court records, says, quote, "I'm in therapy now, trying to work through the pain, but I am still angry. While the physical injuries have healed, I will never be the same," end quote. In the lawsuit, she claims Simon assaulted her in a D.C. hotel room a year ago when the Reds were playing the Nationals. Simon's lawyer, Jack Quinn, said today the civil charges against him are totally baseless. The U.S. Attorney's Office in D.C. would only say it works with Metropolitan D.C. Police to thoroughly investigate allegations of sexual assault. It did investigate these allegations, but did not file criminal charges against Simon. The Reds are refusing to comment this morning. A dramatic rescue on the Great Miami River after two people fell out of a canoe. 9 on Your Side's cameras were there rolling as rescuers pulled a man out from under the Blue Rock overpass. Reporter Jason Law is in Crosby Township to walk us through exactly what happened out there.
It happened just before 7 o'clock Friday night. Two people fell out of their canoe on the Great Miami River. One was able to swim to safety. The other had to wait for help. You can't see him yet, but 26-year-old Ben Moore is holding on to a tree and leaning against a concrete pylon. It's the only thing he can do to avoid being swept away by the Great Miami River. 24-year-old Melissa Hardwick can only watch. She swam to shore after the couple's canoe flipped. As a boat approaches, Moore tosses his jacket to rescuers. Then he jumps to safety. Sergeant Michael Steers says Moore is fortunate their accident happened close to the bridge.
They hit a patch of rapids, probably about 20 feet upriver of the bridge, fell out of their canoes. The water's cold and the water was fast, so fortunately everybody came out of this okay, but it could have had a much different ending.
Investigators say the woman suffered a gash on her leg, just a minor injury. Other than that, the couple is fine. Jason Law, 9 on Your Side.
Some Middletown parents are asking a football coach to keep his practice of praying off the field. The complaints are about Coach Chris Wells, who asks students to bow their heads in prayer. He often encourages them to attend his church. Despite these comments, at least one parent told 9 on Your Side Wells has a lot of support there.
Never seen him and his friends this excited about Midi football. They love going to practice, they love going to workouts, and that's unheard of. Whoever wrote that letter exaggerated what has been going on.
The principal and athletic director says Wells is not in trouble, but they are asking him to be more aware that not everyone shares his same religious beliefs. Work begins Monday on the next phase of development at the Banks downtown. It includes nearly 300 apartments and 20,000 square feet of street-level shops. The building at Rosa Parks and Freedom Way will be 9 stories high. The Banks is also one of 3 locations GE is looking into for its new Global Services Center. And we've just learned that Procter & Gamble is looking to expand. Analysts tell WCPO.com's Dan Monk that Merck's over-the-counter division could be a prime target for P&G. Merck has several popular brands such as Coppertone, Dr. Scholl's, and Claritin allergy medicine. If this deal goes through, it would bolster P&G's current over-the-counter brands like Vicks, Pepto-Bismol, and Prilosec heartburn medication. Well, today you can climb for affordable health care. It's the 18th annual Climb for Crossroad. This 2-mile walk begins at the corner of Liberty and Vine Streets and continues through the OTR neighborhood, ending with the traditional climb up the steps of Prospect Hill. All the money raised today benefits Crossroad patients who can't afford care. I will be there emceeing. A neighborhood party with games, live bands, and free Skyline will follow that walk. Registration is open at 9:30 before the walk begins at 10:30. And the Special Olympics are in northern Kentucky today. The Area 7 meet goes down today at Lloyd High School in Erlanger. Nearly 100 athletes from 5 counties will compete. This is all part of the Kentucky Special Olympics Spring Games season. All athletes will get the chance to take part in the state summer games to be held in June. Opening ceremonies for that begin at 9:30 this morning. Well, with the Reds out of town, the focus was on the ice last night. The Cyclones look to sweep the opening round of the playoffs. Ken Brew, you've got all your highlights coming up next.